People. Que pasa, sakpa, say what they do. Now, people, just when you thought that the news coming out of Jamaica is as bad as it can get, it is even getting sadder. And this is based on an interview that was done by the Commissioner of Popo, Major Anthony Anderson. Based on the findings of investigators' research, it is said that the Hittis, gunmen for hire, are charging as low as 15,000 Jamaican dollars for a hit. So therefore, that is their service fee minimum. Now, people, when we do the maths at the present rates, exchange rate, 154 or so dollars to one, that equates to about 100 US dollar. So therefore, if you have 100 US dollar, you can get somebody taken out. You can get somebody to lose their life. No questions asked. People, that is very disturbing news. What is even worse or sadder is the fact that not only that is the market price right now, gunmen are soliciting, meaning that they're offering their services. It is as if they're out there and they're looking for potential buyers. So therefore, if them in our community and them say John Tom and Max now get along, they are going to approach John Tom and say, you know, say, me can make Max disappear, vice versa. And then them probably go to Max and say, you don't know, say, John Tom I try to get rid of you. You have to go do something before something do you. And then maybe the highest bidder. Or maybe they might just go to one person and offer their services. Hopefully, if that person jumps on it, this man or that man is going to go out just like that. No questions asked. They don't want any details to see, to vet, to verify if this is reason for that person to live. No questions asked. The same can be said. Family members going back and forth in a dispute over DEAD left legacy. That means family land, family house. The same can be said if you and your partner, husband and wife, have any sorts of dispute. Just about anybody. The only qualification is that you have the 15,000 minimum, the 100 US dollar ready to pay for the services. Now, people, why do you think that this is so? All of these criminal elements in Jamaica, most of these lottery scammers, they are buying all of these rifles, all of these guns. So therefore, it is a business deal. It is a business proposition because they are going to want return on their investment. We see that a whole lot of gun is coming through Jamaica's porous border, whether it is through the customs, meaning airport, meaning seaport, mostly guns for drugs. We see that there's a glut in the market. I am speaking about the KILLING field. So therefore, a whole lot of hitties and very little client. So therefore, supply and demand. It is a buyer's market. So therefore, the buyer or the intended client can get you taken out for a minimum of 100 US dollar. People, if that is not sad, don't know what else is. Point blank and period. Now, before I move to the next part of my video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. The next thing that is popping in the news, and this is based on information from the Commissioner of Popo, Major Anthony Anderson. It is said that they have identified two suspects, well, more like two persons of interest in those four persons that lost their life out of the five that got caught up in a place called Tars Pen that is in St. Catherine. It is said that these persons are wanted. However, unfortunately, they did not give any sorts of name. However, the commissioner did say that these two persons, both of them were out on condition of bail. And people, you can guess it, both of them for MVRDER. One of them was supposed to return to courts, and obviously he did not. The next one was reporting on condition of bail. However, both of them known hitties, known gangsters in the era. So therefore, whenever there's any sorts of gang rivalry, whether it is internal or external, it is usually the usual suspects who are responsible. So therefore, the people, the residents, the popo, they know who are the violence producers in all of these areas, all of these volatile communities in Jamaica. However, when somebody does something very bad, as in take away people's life, why not give them a next opportunity to go back and do the same thing? Because history has shown us that whenever these people are criminals, they never usually change. They never usually rehabilitate. They just want the opportunity again through some sort of big lawyer, through some sort of body club, or some sort of judge that is supposed to be wise but making very foolish decision that let these people out. So people, here again, it is our next perfect example. Point blank and period. Now people, segue from this topic indirectly or directly. We see that the parliamentarians, they are excited. People like Marlene Malaho Fort, who is in charge, they are saying that the Bail Act is about to be amended like yesterday. As a matter of fact, it was supposed to be done in Parliament. However, some of the wordings, some of the clauses were not perfect. So therefore, they are going to make the changes. They are going to make the amendment. And then this law or rule is going to come into effect ASAP like yesterday. Jamaican style. Could be next whenever. Based on what she said, we are going to be glad because persons who commit MVRDER will no longer get bail. Persons who are arrested and charged for any sorts of toll crime, they too will not be able to get bail. Now people, you know that whenever you have any sorts of bill or amendment to any sorts of bill, there's always going to be opposition, and I mean that literally. Opposition party. The lawyers, meaning defense lawyers, they are going to also have a problem with it because they are going to say that persons are presumed innocent until proven guilty. So therefore, if these persons are just on bail, no conviction, that means that they are innocent. A next problem or cons to it is that a lot of people are framed. A lot of persons are charged unjustly. So therefore, we have to make sure, say, the popo them, they are doing their job justifiably. The next thing is that they said that they are going to put on electronic monitoring on the people that get bail, and there's going to be different categories of people who are qualified for bail. However, when we think about the way that our government is incompetent, negligent, and we see that they've been talking about these body cams for popo over the past couple of years and nothing has manifest. So therefore, we see that it is just 9-day talk. So people, what is going to happen when we have the same set of people saying that they are going to monitor these people? It is going to be disastrous. Point blank and period. So therefore, that is going to be the rule and the law. It will not be left up to the discretion of these judges, because people, like you always hear me say, them claim say as wise as a judge. However, it seems as if some of these judges in Jamaica, they are out of touch with reality. It seems as if some of them have basically maxed out upon whatever sensible decision that they can make. It seems as if some of them have the bug, meaning that the licky, the body club, the corruption bug, because there is no sort of way in a country that is ranked maybe top 3, top 5 most corrupted, in a place where 88%, I think 87% of the takeaway is by the toll. 87 or 80 something percent of the people who lose them life is because of GANGS. However, whenever these people who are known gang members, known hitties, known done, get arrested one time for the takeaway because the system, the judicial system, the court is moving at a snail's pace. Somehow, some sort of deal is made. Some sort of lawyer goes to court and asks the judge to let go this or these criminals, and the judge oblige. Surprise, surprise, surprise. However, people, this has been going on for way too long, and these changes that are about to come, they are a tad late. However, anything better that can keep away these criminals off of the road, it is always a good thing. However, it should have been done way long ago. Point blank and period. So people, the moral of the story is this. This new Bail Act or amendment to the Bail Act, it will take away the power from the judges. It will take away the discretion of the judges. So therefore, it is written in stone. Listen. From Johnny get hold with a tool, Johnny nah get no bail. Johnny either beat the case, Johnny either plea, Johnny either take it to trial. Once him get hold with a tool or any sorts of MVRDER, he is not going to qualify. There is no way under the sun that he is going to be out until there is some sort of decision, final conclusion. So people, we see that this will definitely work, because obviously whenever you leave this up to the discretion of anybody, including these defense lawyers and these judges, that is when we see the body club comes to effect. That is when we see the masonry or lodge, the friend thing comes into effect. Because people, there is no other logical reason why gunmen that commit any sorts of takeaway should be out committing more sorts of takeaway, not in a place like Jamaica. It is irrational, point blank and period.